Our goal for construction number 3 is going to be constructing an angle bisector. In order to construct an angle bisector, the first thing we have to do is draw an angle. Remember, an angle bisector cuts an angle into 2 congruent parts. I'm going to make myself a nice angle. You can make an obtuse angle, an acute angle. Any size angle will do. Don't forget your arrows on the ends and my nice vertex. Okay, I'm going to label my vertex as N. Now, I'm going to use my compass. Once again, I'm going to put it down on vertex N right there on the corner. And I'm going to open or close. You can do wherever you like, somewhere, as long as you go through the top and bottom rays of your angle. And there's my first swipe. I'm going to label the intersection of that swipe up here on the top. I'm going to label this as M, and I'm going to label this one down here as O. Okay, once I have those swipes, I'm now going to use both of those intersections to help me create my angle bisector. So now I'm going to put my compass down on vertex, on the intersection there at O. And you can, again, open or close. It just means you're going to make a swipe up in this section over here. So I open my compass a little bit, and I'm just going to make a little swipe up here. I'm now going to move my compass over to M. Notice I use the outside hole this time. You can use whatever hole you like. Just being consistent, I use the outside hole on that side, so I have to use the same hole. Notice I didn't change my measurements either. And the 2 swipes should cross each other. Where they cross, you can place a point. And now we're going to connect point N, vertex N, and point 1 that we just created, that doesn't have a letter. Connect those dots. And this will create my angle bisector. Remember to draw an arrow on the ends. And we're going to put a point here at that intersection and label that as P. Now what I did do is I created 2 equal angles. So I have angle MNO being congruent to angle PNO. So that means now I can use my little arc marks, angle symbols to show that they're the same size. Now, last but not least, I'm going to use my measuring tool, the protractor, to prove that these 2 angles are indeed the same amount. So when I measure mine, I got mine to be about 24 degrees here on the bottom. And the top one, I have again exactly 24 degrees. And now you have completed your 3rd construction.